Good evening. This is Dee with Critical Break, and I am working on the Angel Code, one of Gabriel's codes. I got this one yesterday on the 29th. The code is 811. I want to remind everybody that not everything that's listed in here is what they're trying to communicate to you. Some of the things in here are derogatory, inflammatory, blips. Sometimes there's just names and things like that, and they're just random blips. As I read this out to you all, the what's trying to be conveyed comes across. It's really interesting because when I read this to myself, I don't pick up on all of it right away. And then when I go back and listen to myself reading it, then I can clearly hear what they're trying to put across. So it's really fascinating. I don't leave out the blips because I do not want to even remotely try to influence what is being said. So I just simply say what's under the code. I look up some of the stuff that's there that looks interesting or kind of stands out to me. And yeah, so this is from yesterday, and we'll get started. Currency. And again, this is the code 811. Currency. Ku Klux Klan. Video game. Divine child. Reveal. Deceiver. The secret key. Her little rulers, or our rulers. Let's look up the word there on the end. R-I-U-E-R-S. And the codes, a prior code recommended, Gabriel recommended that I use Xenia for the search engine instead of Google or any others. So that's what I use when I'm searching these. Definition. Obsolete spelling of river. Now that's interesting. That's really interesting. Her little rulers. So her little rivers. Nostradamus effect. Be a prostitute. Fascist narcissist. Jason Lee. Blackberry slider. Mental torture. Manus. We're going to look that one up. Menus. Manaz. Appears to be a group or a singer. could just be a blip. Oh, here we go. Moon god in Indo-European anime. Huh. Let's see what that. Oh, that's a YouTube video. We don't want a video. We want info without a video. Well, it may be a moon god, so after mental torture is Manu's, which is possible moon god. Pot Rezibi. We'll look that one up too. A Polish word popularized by its non-sequitur use as a running gag in the early issues of Mad, not long after the comic book began in 1952. Huh. Possibly just a blip. Humbleness made manifest. Ku Klux Klan all jammed together. If I only, wow, if only I could. Peyton Hill is, or Peyton Hillis, one of the two. Vowels, and that's VALS. Anything can be learned. San Francisco Giants Parade gives. Discernment comes from God. Derek Tickle is the spirit. True nature. Religious politics. Hurts others. Saint Flush Milo. As fast as greased lightning. Desire gate keys. Sun ray. Napoleon Hitler Mabus. Not fruitful. Govinda. Pink shirt day. Ahavat. And I think that's just a name. We'll look it up just to see. It's the second prayer that is recited during Mariv. Okay, okay. Ottoman Antichrist. Screaming and yelling. Search for truth. Tarantula Nebula. ZXKA. The thing that popped out to me immediately was the word Zika. Did somebody just move? I don't know. We'll look just in case. Yeah, see, even it's looking for Zika. We'll look at it under the search engine Xenia again. Okay, I think it's just a blip. There is Stack Exchange network consists, including overflow. There's a user that goes by that name that uses Ubuntu, so I'm guessing it's a blip. Louis Gossett, depopulate the sheeple. Noah Snydergaard, destined for greatness. Randall Ray Millard, Toulousla. I'll look that one up. Helsinki suburbs. City. Okay. Deceiver, Plagiarin, library scanner, not spelled correctly, but Levon, Sunray, CNN murdered a Pres Obama. Lost me flies. People eating bugs in Asia. Deep Horizon. Confucius is a liar. Autonomous. That that's interesting because we were talking about the autonomic nervous system. So it's interesting that popped up. Rutgers football. Desire the keys. Romeo sisters. Received. Tanya Shannon. The birth of the sun. Duo Ascension, California. Under boob a September. Marv. Oh, I forgot to add, keep in mind, some of these messages will be directed at me personally and others will be directed at you all. So, and some of the messages in here will be for all of us as a whole. Secret Life of a Satanist. Instructions. Christopher Lorick, agent. Save face. Shakespeare's treason. Mazur. M-A-Z-U-R. Let's look at that. Probably just a name and a blip, but we'll look. Yeah, looks like a name. Wow. Okay, here we go. Variants or Mazurian. A poll of a Protestant community. Yeah, Protestant. A poll of a Protestant community of southeastern Prussia, the Polish dialect of the Mazurs. Okay, that's kind of fascinating. Shreem Brazi. I believe that is just a name, but we'll look it up real quick. Oh, okay, it's a mantra for wealth. Destruction of peace. Now that's interesting. It talks about that mantra and destruction of peace. A created open blouses. Obiz OU. Obiz OU. We'll look that one up. Means kiss in French. Thorny mesh, slay. So the O in front of it is O kiss. Thorny mesh, slay. An unholy image. Marcus Roberts. Aloha, Obama, goodbye, America. The Eye of Satan. An unholy image. The Eye of Satan. Asif, Ali, Zadari, that's a name. 4 red blood moons. That's interesting that came up because we had a whole bunch of those in a row. Antichrist character. Anthony, Sarah, Zane, Reeser. He should be grateful. Funky Chrome Dia. Becoming God size. Cortex is big false flag. Zombie attack. Anthony Patch, State Troopers. Shivas. Target's course. Divider. Professor X. Chuge. I'm not sure about that one. We'll look it up. Oh, it's a language. Mexico, Guatemala. And it's a peoples, Maya peoples, which is interesting because some of my research has taken me into that area because of those pyramids they showed me via remote viewing. Okay. Strathclyde. Strathclyde. Hipster gentrification. See Austin Lee Meredith. Bust the real liars. It's interesting it says that because I've been kind of up to that lately. It is part of my mission. Obama you know, the people out there hurting you guys. Obama corn monster scandal, imagery friends, psycho pomp. See the manifestation of God, the eternal superego, U.S. GOP hates people, Tanya Nichols, Sirius C. Po Tolo. That's interesting because there's been speculation that the Sirius star system has a third star. And it talks about Sirius C in this. So it's kind of interesting. Becomes a shooting star. Now that's even more interesting that pops up right behind it. Becomes a shooting star because there is some people that think that Sirius star system will mix with our own in some fashion, and that one of its stars ends up kind of being a bowling ball towards us in some bizarre way, and then it says becomes a shooting star, which is kind of, I don't know, that's interesting. Egocentricity. Good to be back, man. I'm delighted to be here. Isvai, not sure what that is, so let's look it up. Probably a name or something. But we shall see on Zenya. The search engine of choice for Gabriel. Okay, that's interesting. Able Pascual. Probably just a name blip. Go beating R.E. Turner. Pavot. Lunatic from the beginning. Count of Saint Germain. Code name Jade Helm. Role players. Poisoning our blood. Yeah, they have been. Four Seasons Pagan. Commingling of illicit funds. Nas I faggots, basically. Like I said, some derogatory stuff that's blips, basically. Messenger of the light sign. La Luz Nim. LA is an NM. Not too sure about that one. Notch Ash the Shiny. Let's look that one up. Okay. Hebrew word for serpent. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Serpent the Shiny. A troll delete amputee. La Santissima Mia or Santissima or Murti. Muslim Satan's Liar, Keeneck, Gate, Nicholas. Key, Nick, Gate, Nicholas. After the eternal moment, my high points, Blue Pyramid, Professor's Cube, get on the right bus. Quilted Northern, I'm not playing a game. The One Percenter Club. Psychic Meddlers. Harp is for mind control. Tyrants. Hannah chops my head off. Evangelical. AOBS sign DMCA is true. Geometric concentration camp. Tonight, be ready. ExxonMobil. City poison. Bully Pit. Betty Elliott. Olympian Apollo. Glad I didn't eat those things. Scooter Libby. I doubt she's like that. Prince Ted Turner. Obama sells USA to China. Ford Taurus. Christian Lynch. Deborah the Prophetess. The 15th tarot card. Rajendra. Cuts a Facebook October. I carried an M16. Achiever. Devil Angel. AOBS steal the U.S. media. Techno Tez. SRT is suing MIGCO. 6 shots deep. Diaspora, March 2nd, 2013. Still blazing. 3 eyes. Illuminati, Luciferian. Still blazing. The 3 eyes. Illuminati, Luciferian. Mentally handicapped. Comet L, August. Second time double drop. Van Dam. FGGTOA Nazis. Sam's on a Samson A D Samsonize? I don't know. Tavi, let's look that one up. To name. It's a masculine given name, a version of David. 50 Shades of Black. Jack Anaps. Hannah chops off my head. Stunt double. Zulas? That Indonesian earthquake 53 days ago. I don't know. It looks like it might just be a blip. We'll see. Truth of the Lord. Loris Nobilis. Or Nobilis, yeah. Bath Ruth sucked. T. Austin Lee Meredith shall murder her son. Ergist Mate is a flaming. Oh, wow. Kenham protects me. Amanda by Boston. The Age Here. Kronos and the Titans. Looking for a caring dentist. Beggar thy neighbor. Internet connection failing. My eyeballs are not cooperating. Bijou, Biju. Great warrior hero. It's a film director. A blip. A blip. Maybe in another life. Luz in Gematria. Randall Ray Miller. Tiamat Trust. A might is right pecking order. Defense Readiness Condition 3. Exxon X1 or X1 Mobile. Easy to lose. Murrah Federal Building. Marshfield, Missouri. Indy United. Prince Giulio Sacchetti. Christopher the Impaler. Paulo Marcos de Rosa. Dr. Francis Giuliani. Dean Kavanaugh. Jet Engine. The John. I am God's understanding. Messiah in each city. Lord Enlil, Lady Ninlil. See scar on belly. Transfusion medicine. Morning Musumi. Fourth dimensions. Damn Brian's cool. Father's Day sale. Talia Marsman. Michelle Obama is a satanic racist. The Methodist Church. Absolute control. IP sock care useless. Havini. Killed all in RMCP BA September 1. Christian pastors. Patch Anthony. Taken up and out. Ayaya. Rodligen. Altagira. Some odd names there. Lauren Tiu Ardelian. Wow. Namjoon. Austin and Alex. Blue Trump tie. Atlanta not found again. Unnatural flesh. Tesla returns. The Eye of the Lion. Maria Apricidia. Yeah, it's just a name. I hate your books. Nordic aliens are Masonic gods. It's about genetics. Yeah, it sure is. Attracted to the Lord. Rebirth of the ego, for God is. Reading and understanding. Yatsuk. American German Pi Day. Stop searching for meaning. Don't trust him. May 5th, Facebook and HIPAA. Old snakes, rats, and birds. Name. Subordinate Granges. Michelle Obama, Nefertiti, she is man. Suffering sock attack. Block upon building block. Hidden 252B light, 252B solar, 252B storm. Yankees lost. Yamaha Churchill. Thanks, Chaz Dean. Comcast sued Black Hats. Archangel Sparta Sephiroth. Textbook Megalomania. Cannabis healer of souls. Big and shedded like the shredder on cheddar. The Illuminati lost. The auto detector. Sherry Lee Meckham. He made up those abilities. I think I know what that's talking about, by the way. A 252B fallen, 252B angel, 252BQ, 252B transforms. Get promoted, comma, later. Humbaba first aura. An exposer of lies. 700 Seth goes to the casino 700. Paul 252B Romano 252B is 252BA 252B FGGTOA. Okay. God is for rebirth of the ego 811. Wow. Israel is Ra El Isis Ra Elohim. Minnesota arrest. Coming apart at the seams. Sergio, somebody's name. Lucianos, a punk. Cut off the head of the snake. Yep. And I've pointed out in videos what the snake's all about. Blonde-haired female Satanist. Muslim Satan liars. Damon Hoffman's going to be erased. All right. Results by simple gematria. Vincent Martello is being federally investigated for connections in organized crime. Anyone who is planning to come to marry Jean must be ready to be hammered into dust. A white dwarf can destroy Nephilim blood. Stigmata can destroy rhesus negative blood. I get a drink real quick. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings to search out a matter. I know that sounds harsh, but cannabis is a God-given right to anyone that wants it. First 3.5-year war period, 2016 to 2019 and a half. That's interesting. That pops up because I keep getting telepathy when I ask how long do we have, and I keep getting told 3 years. Um, and 3 years has popped up in these codes too, and I don't know what that means exactly. I'll let you know when I figure that out. Fiat Justia, somebody, you dishonest coward, Antichrist, blonde Joseph. Venus travels in retrograde motion from May 15th to June 27th. I shall turn them over to a reprobate mind, and they shall be burned in the fire of baptism. 078-70312025000. The earth is a hologram, and is just a test. You have to wake up, repent, and understand. Wow. We've been talking about that and redemption, seeking inside yourself, redeeming yourself, basically. I don't care about the bottom or top of the pit. I will kick the gates down and walk out. Gay Jewish men drinking adolescent semen through special straws on high holy days. The Manchurian candidate is Vishnu Sagar Hendra Sharman, and I am Queen Victoria, God Alma Almadine. Stephen James Deshawn's false accusations on others embody his own characteristics. Where is the love? Don't leave me hanging on to promises. You've got to let me know. Armin R. Mondi, Herman Hare, Mon Dreams, Curse, Mott Milla, Death, Mine Moon, Noom, Gematria. That's weird. If the aliens did come, we could spin music of sacred geometric sounds with dem DMT elves. Stephen Deshawn is 1141 and referenced in Strong's Concordance is devilish. The 24 elders and the 4 living creatures fell down and worshipped God. People who are desperate often appreciate God and His mercy more than those who are not. What happens when no one is willing to die? You get a world full of envy and strife. In all great deceivers, a remarkable process is at work to which they owe their power. They need to replace the enemies of Christ frequently because they keep getting killed. Before the day is over and the night is through, I hope to learn something I never knew. Now the Lord of peace himself give you peace always. By all means, the Lord be with you all. He needs to be kept in a straitjacket and be kept in a maximum security mental hospital. The reason evil exists is to maximize the whole cosmos' total sum goodness. And the whole multitude of the people were praying without at the time of incense. Steve Deshawn pretends he is poor, but he has a Vatican-supplied Swiss bank account. I hasten to make them free and want to take them above him who wants to rule over them. Zach Thomas Arsman is going to start killing the Legion instead of their masters. Reverse the curse in cursive. My writing only. Follow me. Don't on E me. Free C on B. That's weird. Stephen James Deshawn is too stupid to realize that he is already my footstool. Karma police arrest that man. He talks in maths. He buzzes like a fridge. He's like a detuned radio. As Christians embrace the destructive apocalypse, Christ is trying to stop it. It's interesting because I keep telling you all that you are the Christ. Red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow. Fish under the sea, dance enchantment under the sea, dance. Today is November 17th, 2015. The real thing is now here. The game doesn't suck, but it needed more time. The things that were wrong with it are a big deal. I wish I could clear our history. It wasn't meant to be. We can all see that we are cursed. There's plenty of other women out there who can offer everything that you can. Zachary James Carr, Skull and Bone Society. What would you do in my situation? Tough stuff. You do good at filtering out the fact that you are the non-opponent. Zachary Arsman proclaims that Callius and his elders are the source of corruption. The satanic idiots convincing themselves that they are eternal as they are being erased. David Charles Hosh, Heathen, January 16, 1963. To all stupid females, read the end of the third commandment in the New King James Version. Since they violate both the spiritual and physical rights, they will be incinerated. Will Smith telepathically sends death threats to people while he claims that he is God. The Heavenly Father, Adamus, and the earthly mother, Abigail, together created human life on earth. If you are mad and hateful, it's because you have been hurt as a child and wish it were not so. That's interesting. That kind of deals with what we've been talking about with the trauma and the trauma-based system. Everyone who purchases a firearm in our nation should go through a background check. FBI Project Raptor used by dirty FBI agents to extort criminal enterprisers. I don't understand people who just expect what governments say about cannabis. Or who just accept what the government says about cannabis. There will be a bountiful way for the faithful and those who seek their protection. You people are urged to drop the earthly impulse. What is the earthly impulse? Whoever is responsible for the entry, kill the poor Shamash is coming for you. Zachary Arsman proclaims that once they activate the basal ganglia, they become cold-blooded. I have communicated with 2 possessed men who both claim to be Christ on Gematrix. That's interesting right there. I have communicated with 2 possessed men who both claim to be Christ on Gematrix. September 24th, 4:45, clothesline truck 15th Pemberton. Manitoba Lieutenant Governor's reception suite 20 cubits times 3. I shall destroy their souls if they do not make up for what they stole from me. I know there are spirits and semi-telepaths on here. Welcome to Coffee Talk, no big whoop. From heaven they fell, Yara, Ia, Ah, Yara means moon. Does that mean Ya is another moon god? Victoria Garland is going to get erased out of existence along with Victoria Gotti. Stephen James Deshawn controls all the Antichrist which control their houses. People need to stop worshiping the Abrahamic God, Michael Myers, and start condemning him. Sustain increase your 666 level or sustain increase to 10. Zachary James Carr, how many times do I have to come here to die before you understand I do care? Short go, it was almost like the teddy bear died when she died, like a double negative story. Ashley Esther Deline deserves eternal torment more than any person in existence. I picked up a Ninja Turtle at the gas station and set him up on a pedestal for some to see. They are in complete denial that their souls are being erased, even as I erase wicked souls. Zachary Arzman proclaims that Saturn interfaces in the air below the atmosphere. I'm not trying to play hardball here. I'm really being honest. It is not an R-rated movie. I went from Satan as a joke to Voltron is a joke, but Voltron weapon for circle. If he's doing what I think he's doing, then he is, but maybe he's not doing what I think he's doing. Zach Thomas Arzman is openly stating that he is going to kill Prince Julian de Medici. Almost done. They think they have a right to eat children, but they shall have a right to eternal death. You betcha. We overcome Satan by the blood of the Lamb of God and our testimonies in Jesus Christ. This is Devin Greeno, jacking off. Oh, yeah, Courtney Springer's arms. I want to feel them. A blip, obviously. Permanent residents of the Matrix level 666 malignant narcissist. Sony execs, they're just like you. They think Jaden and Willow Smith are crazy. Swiss Financial Markets Supervisory Authority, Swiss Bank Corporation. Peter Christopoulos believes that Robin Henry T's SJD are divine and heaven sent. Expidos, forgive my fleshy sins. I shall battle it, but we must retreat now. Zachary Arzman proclaims that the royalty and nobility are the Illuminati. Zach Thomas Arzman casts devils down to Hades, and they tremble and create earthquakes. Meisterhoff Eric Alexandra had attacked me with sorcery and claimed that he is the real Christ. Zeus versus Jehovah is like paying Caesar's things to Caesar and God's things to gods. Stimulation to the workplace area in the right brain causes a person to hear voices. Now, if Joshua had given them rest, God would not have spoken later about another day. It is lawful to kill the occult since they refuse to stop their oppression. North Vancouver freight train car number FURX 850383. Like I said, I am still at home in my room listening to music and doing my magical numbers. That's funny. You guys take so much offense to it. There are top celebrities who fit that bracket. I live at 107 New Cedar. My earthly name is Cody Craddock, and I am the Archangel Raphael. Time is nigh. Wow, what? Is this somebody else? That's interesting because I know that Raphael was here. I'll have to look that up. Stephen James Deshawn had rose up from the abyss 1,000 years ago in Palestine. Tomorrow is tremendous Tuesday because tomorrow is when hell on earth begins. Children of a hands off kind of a god, here's your rope. Don't hang yourself, you're on stage. Ashley Esther Deline is going to get roasted like a pig over and over again on Mars for real. The 6,000-mile wave in Venus' atmosphere had manifested from human sacrifices. That's weird. Because there is a lunar wave. That's interesting. Zach Thomas Arsman physically cut off Robert Diggs' head in a previous incarnation. I don't doubt that. I learned more from my cat about being human than I ever did from your crappy society. That's interesting, right? This site is full of vile, malignant, narcissist statements by the devil himself. Ghost can't crack jokes and be a nuisance while Cruet program runs flawlessly. Or flawless, yeah, flawlessly. Apollo's a broken branch and is never going to be given for his arrogance and abominations. Satan is cold-hearted, deceptive, manipulative, and an all-around destructive trickster. We'll hunt them down in Hades if he needs to and drag them out and incinerate them in a volcano. Zach Thomas Arsman proclaims that ethers made of positive and negative currents. The ethers, yeah. Zachary Arsman proclaims that the serpents only use straw man arguments. Eric Alexander Hoffmeister is getting erased from creation for making false accusations. They cut my stomach open and took my gallbladder. Now I have a huge scar on my right side. SOB, the Missouri, Canada goose giraffe marries bunny snake and lives happily ever after. What? Look up at the chemtrailed poisoned sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is Super Satan. I just know what that really means. If I was born with that as a gift, isn't it for all? Trillionaires should probably stop treating everything like a science project. God sent me a mayday regarding the narcissist in my life. He thinks it's an emergency. So do I. Asia and its underground bases versus America and its underground bases and Vanuatu. Vanuatu. I don't know. Does this mean Jesus is cursed? The Bible says, cursed is everyone who hangs on a tree. Christians are worshiping Apollyon through the false Greek name Jesus Christ. And I've touched on this a little bit about things being messed with in the ancient text, very heavily, I might add. And also, you all are the Christ. Every one of their wicked souls is getting deleted because there's no other option. The wicked are claiming that their thirst and lust is an excuse for murdering people. Sometimes you have to get smaller to get bigger, to get right-sized with the Lord. I hate seeing that name every time right before I start typing on this smartphone. Lord, please tell me, what would you like me to say as I lay upon your shoulder? The letter W, 5 points, points up. 2, the letter M, 5 points, points down. Eric Alexander Hofmeister is entirely owned by Prince Leon. I don't know. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Prince, 252B Harry, 252B Meghan, 252B Markle, 252B Meat, 252B Nelson, 252B Mandelas, 252B Granddaughter, 252B Zam Aswazi, 252B Lamini Mandela. Huh, that's interesting. Is Meghan Markle Mandela's granddaughter? You don't know, babe, when you hold me and kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. We, 252BR, 252B all, 252B1, 252B family, 252B2, 252B make, 252B peace, 252B they, 252B move, 252B mountains, 252B IE, 252B eternal, 252B life, 252B raising, 252B the, 252B dead. May you find the love of your Maker and the hope for your salvation from the cube. Caucasian, 252B is, 252B not, 252B always, 252B white, 252B black, 252B is, 252B not, 252B always, 252B African, 252B get, 252B over, 252B yourselves. Ellen DeGeneres is a man, 502, the kiss of shame, 1004, the Saturn serpent, 2008, sudden influx of wealth. The Knight of Sword, it represents a forceful personality, arguments, conflict. Trespassing on me is what is giving me the right to delete you out of existence. Christopher Long loves to get spiritually raped by Prince Dontius of Hesse. Preventative or mineralogically inventive, a Trump incentive on behalf of a space force. I got real good taste in women. I think to myself, would I enjoy? Oh, wow. Uneffing believable with the totally mental Stephen Deshawn shit all over the place. 4360. Oh, wow. Okay, we're almost done. Bashar al-Assad wins Syria war. Christopher Pooley second. I won Libya war and Tusnia. That's just the news worldwide, yet it's pretty much the same old shit still. Lonnie in a heat for sex with Yuri. Oh wow, I'm not even in it. Like I said, some of it spins out and gets crazy sometimes, especially towards the end. See, I told you God is listening. 1413 patience is a big part of love. 1413, what did the Lord say now? You were a bully in grade school. It means that you, oh wow, not even saying that one. The politics of greed is the cause of environmental rape because that is what fracking is. There is no such thing as God. Wow, I'm not even going to say it. What about the spacecraft Ananda and the serpent hexagram who has Tesu? Wow, don't know. And Stratfor Intelligence gets exposed for its involvement in assassinations. And that is the end of the code 811. Like I said, sometimes it gets kind of crazy and there's derogatory and weird blips in there. But if you listen to this, you'll pick up on messages that are being given out. So anyway, I hope you all have a lovely Sunday evening, and I will do the code that I got this morning, 447. I'll probably do that one tomorrow because I'm tired. So anyway, I will. Let's see. Oh, Fifth World. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there. If you're still there, I hope you have a great night. Anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely week, and I will be back with the next code in the next day or so. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.